Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. We're wrapping up the racing week on this Sunday afternoon with 11 races and a really great competitive card. Let's head up to track announcer Pete Aiello for the track and weather conditions.
11 races on the Sunday program in South Florida. The situation was this: races 1 and 3 off the turf onto the main track. The rest of the race is scheduled to go on turf. However, after the Rainbow Six got underway, the 11th race was taken off the turf. So if you played a Rainbow Six ticket, you will get an all for race 11. Track fast, the turf when used was good. First of the day on the main track at 5 furlongs, maidens of the 2-year-old filly variety. Scratched the 10 and 11. Nick Juarez on the 7. Bibiana, the favorite was number 6, Feeling Funny. Racing at Gulfstream. Merseyside from the far outside was quick into stride, moving at the rail. My First Ex-Wife, splitting horses, is Drawn to Money, now moving up. Also into the top flight goes the favorite, Feeling Funny, and in between horses is Bucky's Drama. From there you have Capture a Victory, who gets around My First Ex-Wife. The 4 at the back are Philly Special, Champagne Train, Bibiana, and Beijing Girl. Around the far turn they go, and Merseyside has the lead. The favorites on the outside of her and Feeling Funny from second. Capture a Victory is third and trying to tack on. Back at the inside, and Bucky's Drama fourth. The rest are a long way behind with time ticking away, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. On the inside, it's still Merseyside the target. To the outside and Feeling Funny second, 3 clear of Capture a Victory, who's third and trying to gain on the top duo with an eighth of a mile to go. Merseyside still has the lead. Feeling Funny is second. A bit green is Capture a Victory on the outside as Merseyside keeps going. Merseyside by 3. Capture a Victory second. Merseyside first. Third is Feeling Funny. Closer for fourth, Bibiana or Bucky's Drama. 8-1 winner to start the afternoon as number 12, Merseyside, gets the victory under jockey Amisael Jaramillo for trainer Safi Joseph Jr. and the All-in-Line stable. Daughter of McLean's Music breaks the maiden today. Number 9, Capture a Victory, won for the list. She ran super while a bit green closed the exacta as the favorite, Feeling Funny, ended up third. Let's go to the second race. A heavily favored runner here as we brought out maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch the 3, Mr. Dave. All the money on the 5, Fearless. And they're off. Great start for September 10, who tries to get a clear advantage, but moving between horses. Here's Film Fan now to take over. Fearless put into play early by Saez. He'll land a joint second. On the far outside, it's Bo Luminare, and the 3-length trailer is Island Boy. They head down the backstretch with Film Fan. In front by a half a length, Fearless is racing second on the outside, and Bo Luminare. Luminare is now racing in third from September 10, fourth, and Island Boy is last. 23 seconds for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. Fearless is now up to take over the lead. Back at him from second is Film Fan. 3 wide is Bo Luminare. Then back to fourth in September 10, Island Boy at the back. They run past the 3 furlong grounds. Now they're at 5/16 from home. And here's Bo Luminare giving the challenge to Fearless, who has to find under pressure. September 10, third and still in range. Top of the lane, Bo Luminare on the outside. Fearless toward the inside. These two kick on. September 10 is down the center from third. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Fearless on the inside. Bo Luminare on the outside. September 10 makes it a party. These 3 across the course. Fearless digging in, and Fearless is hanging on. Bo Luminare gave him all he wanted, but he was second best with September 10 third. Island Boy ran fourth. Well, not exactly how you want a 1-5 shot to get the job done, but it pays the same as the son of Go Sapper, number 5, Fearless, guts out a victory under jockey Luis Saez, trainer Todd Pletcher, owners Windstar Farm and China Horse Club. Big favorite, homer to winner, and we'll be right back. Back now for the third race of the afternoon, a 2-turn event originally scheduled for turf. It went on dirt at a mile and a 16th. Scratch the 1, 2, 7, and 8. A field of 4. The favorites were the 4, Augusta Moon, and the 5, Take Charge, Tina. And they're off. Rosa Star was slower to begin than the other three. Quickest to begin was Desire from down toward the inside. Augusta Moon moves to the leader while second and in no hurry. Back to third is Take Charge Tina, and Rosa Star is last. Around the first turn they go, and up front, Desire and Marcos Meneses lead by a length and a half over Augusta Moon in second. Luis Saez keeping Take Charge Tina in the clear third, and 4 wide at the back is Rosa Star. They roll into the backstretch. This is a first finish line contest. They went the opening quarter in 24-1. Edgar Prado and Augusta Moon turning up the heat on Desire up front. They're heads apart and a length and a half better than Take Charge Tina in third. And here's Rosa Star to make a move. That's not good news for Take Charge Tina. She has to quicken to keep her spot. They're now 4 across the course here a bit. Only a length and a half from first to last. Less than 5 furlongs to run. With the advantage, Desire pressed every step by Augusta Moon 3 wide. Take Charge Tina is now third. Back to fourth is Rosa Star. She's losing touch with the top 3 through the opening half mile of 48 seconds flat. Around the far turn they go. Augusta Moon has the lead. Desire's all in. Up on the outside, Take Charge Tina now moves to take second. Out the back door is Rosa Star, 3/8 of a mile to go. Prado gets serious on Augusta Moon, but she doesn't have much of a effort here. In fact, Augusta Moon's in danger of losing second as she's in tight with Desire coming back at her, as taking over the lead is Take Charge Tina. Take Charge Tina to the top of the stretch has the lead. Desire is second. Augusta Moon on the outside had nothing when coming under pressure as Take Charge Tina has moved away. Desire's going to try her again. Desire on the outside, trying to get Take Charge Tina. Take Charge Tina close to home with the lead. Desire's lunging again. She's very game. Here it is. Photo finish. Impossible to tell at the first wire. Was it Desire outside or Take Charge Tina inside? In 1:46.3. At the top of the stretch, it didn't look like it would be much of a battle in the race, but ended up very close on the wire. Number 5, Take Charge Tina made her move and then got very tired as number 3, Desire made it close, but Take Charge Tina gets the call. Luis Saez on board for 2 in a row for Dominic Schettino and the Flying P stable. We go to the 4th race now on the main track at 1 mile. Allowance optional claiming horses with a field of 6. Off-time favorites were 4, Lil Commissioner, and 5, Winking at the Dude. And they're off. Level beginning. Looking for a leader, not a clear one, as Lil Commissioner now sent along to take over. And Lil Commissioner goes at it with Empire Power in the early stages, and Squeeze Adios gets away a chilly third. Away fourth is Winking at the Dude. Out the back door, Mr. Chaplin and Gray Bow. Out of the chute and onto the main course, Lil Commissioner put into play to Jaramillo to take the lead over a second running Squeeze Adios. At the inside, an Empire Power pockets up third behind a 23-4 opening quarter. Winking at the Dude is fourth, Gray Bow is fifth, and Mr. Chaplin is sixth and last. Past the 5/8, Lil Commissioner in front 3 parts of length. Squeeze Adios is there second. Irad Ortiz Jr. looks to angle Empire Power to the clear. He's third now. At the inside, Winking at the Dude is being chirped along by Mirage to try to get in range. 2 better than the old man Gray Bow and Mr. Chaplin at the back. Opening half mile was 46-3 as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs remains and Lil Commissioner still the target. Squeeze Adios clings to him well second. 3 clear of Empire Power third. Back to fourth and Winking at the Dude. He's not picking up his feet. Gray Bow and Mr. Chaplin have been last throughout as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go and Luis Saez and Squeeze Adios up now to take the lead from Lil Commissioner after 3 quarters. In 1:10-2, there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Squeeze Adios, he has the lead and leads it by 2.5. Gray Bow and Juarez down the center finishing up for a slice, but it's still Squeeze Adios in front, and Squeeze Adios at 4-1 will win it and win it with lengths to spare. 3 or 4 clear. Very close for second, too close to call between Empire Power and Lil Commissioner. Gray Bow ran home for fourth at 1:35-4. Luis Saez for 3 in a row on the program as number 6, Squeeze Adios, gets a 4-1 victory for trainer Terry Pompey and the My Purple Haze stable. Made first run on the speed and pulled away. Squeeze Adios in the 4th. We go now to the 5th race. The 5th race is on the turf course at 5 furlongs. Allowance optional claiming horses. Scratch the 4 Mandalas, a field of 8. The favorite was the 7, Queen of Shades. And they're off. Randy Abbey, one of the first to get underway. Queen of Shades is quickly on to challenge. At the rail, that's Norma's Love, who's away at Chile third. From between horses, Mas di Wasso. Up on the outside goes Grudge, taken back is Song River. Second last is Fuhaira, and the trailer is Acor. They move now to the far turn, and with rail position and the lead, Queen of Shades on top 3 parts of length. Randy Abbey up on the outside is now second. Norma's Love is now third. Grudge is fourth. Moving up to take fifth now, that's Fujairah getting around Mas di Wasso. Then comes Song River, and 5 to Acor. 21 and 3 for the opening quarter speed, and the favorites on the lead. Up front, it's Queen of Shades to the turn, in front by 2. Randy Abbey floats out Fujairah, who tried to rally from the back with 3/16 to go. It's still Queen of Shades, the target, leads by 2. Norma's Love trying to track her down well. Second, Fujairah's bid is stalled. She's third. In deep stretch, Queen of Shades is an even money winner in gate-to-wire fashion. Norma's Love for the place. Fujairah takes the show. Song River to complete the super. The favorite gets the job done and really never faced a serious threat as the daughter of Midshipman wins today. Number 7, Queen of Shades for the money. Rod Ortiz Jr. on board for Jason Service and the ownership group of Maniquette Stable, Michael Dubb, the Elkstone Group, and Bethlehem Stable. Even money to start a pick 3, Queen of Shades in the 5th. Time for a commercial timeout. The Rainbow 6 sequence is right after this. Back now for race number 6 on the afternoon. It was the start of your Rainbow 6 sequence. This race on the main track at 6 furlongs. 2-year-old fillies of the maiden special weight variety. Scratch number 11, Princess Coro. A field of 11. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Missing the start was Commanding Lady. Good start for Sweden, a good start for Miss Malevolence from down toward the inside. Aunt Nadine splits horses to challenge, and Flozano away in the top flight. In between horses, Teenage Kicks, and Sweden has dropped back after a good getaway as Bite the Stars moves into the top trio. From there, it's a trio of Screamin' By, Seize the Empress, and Triple Scout. Out wide on the course in Beam of Light, and after blowing the start, Commanding Lady is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. There's 3 furlongs left to go. They went 22 and 2 for the opening quarter. Aunt Nadine and Rajiv Mirage lead narrowly. Bite the Stars is alongside second. Miss Malevolence put into the clear to try a re-rally from third. Long shot Sweden is fourth and trying to gain ground. Inside in Teenage Kicks. Back from there, it's Beam of Light from between horses and Triple Scout with a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, Miss Malevolence is now swept to the front. Aunt Nadine counter punches nicely, and Aunt Nadine is now back in front again. Miss Malevolence will have to counterpunch again. Off cover and Teenage Kicks. Down the center in Sweden. 16th to go. Aunt Nadine now starts to get away again. It's Aunt Nadine, well handled by Rajiv Mirage, and she'll win it by a length and a quarter. Up second is Teenage Kicks. Then Miss Malevolence added a big number, Sweden, to complete the super in 1:11 and 4. Bettors had no idea where to go here, and in the end, the win went to number 5, Aunt Nadine, as Rajiv Mirage handled her perfectly to victory. She cut the corner and responded when confronted, winning for George Navarro and owner Joe Bessaker. Aunt Nadine, a 9-2 winner to start the Rainbow 6. Let's go to the 7th race, the start of the late pick 5 on turf at a mile and a 16th. Maidens of the special weight variety. Scratch the 1 and the 10. It's a field of 9. The favorite was the 11, Wajiha. And they're off. Toward the inside, Colorado Class gets the first call, but they're lining up to take her on early. Splitting horses now is Talabat, and Talabat will have a narrow lead, although she's very keen. Moving up on her outside is Lady Rosalie to be second. Wider than them is Offspring from third. At the inside, it's Colorado Class, Sister Hanan between horses, and Perfect View 3 wide. Trying to work over is the favorite Wajihad, now in the 3 path. Toward the inside, Keep the Main Thing, and Soul Kitchen is last of all through the opening quarter in 23 and 3. Around the first turn they go. Talabat has been keen from the outset. Leparu puts her on the lead and has a length advantage. Lady Rosalie is second. Offspring on the outside, third. Fourth at the inside, that's Colorado Class. On from fifth is Sister Hanan, 3 wide, Perfect View. Back at the inside, Keep the Main Thing, a half length better than Wajiha, and then it's 4 to Soul Kitchen. They make their way to the half-mile point, and still up front, Talabat has the lead 3 parts of length through a 49-second half-mile. Offspring 3 wide in the 2-path, Lady Rosalie. Good trip for Colorado Class, 4th at the inside, followed 5th by Sister Hanan. Keep the Main Thing is trying to move in tandem with Wajiha, and they are moving in tandem, getting by Perfect View, and Soul Kitchen's been far back. They round the far turn, 4 wide. Sister Hanan let go by Bravo to take on the new leader, Lady Rosalie. That's all for Talabat. Keep the Main Thing is inside of Wajiha, who's lacked racing room. Far outside in Perfect View, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:13 and 3. Off the turn, Sister Hanan has the lead now by a length and a half. Keep the Main Thing rallies between horses. Wajiha didn't really kick on down the center, and Perfect View coming home for the wire at 7-2. It's Sister Hanan and Joe Bravo for Ben Colebrook to win by 3.5. Keep the Main Thing second. Lady Rosalie third. Wajiha finished fourth. Nice run here from number 4, Sister Hanan, who improved big time when getting on turf last time out. Joe Bravo was smart enough to make first run over this good turf course, and that proved the winning move as Sister Hanan breaks the maiden today. Trainer Ben Colebrook and owner Sumaya U.S. Stable. Good run from 5, Keep the Main Thing to get second. Let's go to the 8th race and start today's late pick 4. On the main track we go. A 1-mile trip here for a $6,250 claiming price. Key scratch here of 7, Tangible. The off-time favorite was the 2, False Accusation. And they're off. Good start up the outside for Fulgencio, moving out the rail, General Obvious. In between that duo, False Accusation has chirped along early, and Eric the Salesman marching forward. So as they exit the chute, Fulgencio has a narrow lead over Eric the Salesman. Then back to the team of General Obvious and False Accusation, they're third and fourth. Splitting horses, Shidoshi just ran into fifth ahead of an unhurried Sky Point, and the early trailer is Two-Step Slew. Down the backstretch they go after the opening quarter that was just 25 seconds flat. Out in the center, Fulgencio at a big number has the lead. Mirage has a decision to make with General Obvious, and he's going to send him on through to try to secure the rail spot. False Accusation in the clear, 3 wide on the outside. Then back to Shidoshi ahead of Eric the Salesman and Two-Step Slew, and Sky Points at the back. Entire field separated by 5 lengths inside half a mile from home. They met the opening half mile in 48 seconds flat. False Accusation, 3 wide. General Obvious toward the rail. Two-Step Slew at a big numbers, running home pretty well. Eric the Salesman is still right there. That's all for Fulgencio. Sky Point tries to get underway, and trailing the field now is Shidoshi, and the leader is False Accusation. False Accusation to the top of the stretch on top. Trying to fight back General Obvious. Two-Step Slew going to try to thread the needle. Not much room in there, but Two-Step Slew gets through on the rail, and he's 25-1, and he just took over. Two-Step Slew off the turn with the lead. False Accusation is second. Down the center, Sky Point, and from between Eric the Salesman inside the final furlong, but Gadiel Martinez made a nifty move on Two-Step Slew at the top of the lane, and he'll win it at a nice price. Two-Step Slew is in front. Second is False Accusation. General Obvious third. Sky Point finished fourth. Number 2, False Accusation has to settle for second as the jockey won this race. Number 3, Two-Step Slew with a rail skimming ride from Gadiel Martinez. Wasn't much room in there when he tried to go through, but it opened up for him. And the son of Two-Step Salsa registers a 25-1 surprise for trainer Mario Rivera and owners MLSJ Management Company. Let's go to the 9th race now, the start of the late pick 3 on the turf at 1 1/8. Allowance of the filly and mare variety. Scratch number 13, Fun Patty. Field of 12. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Level beginning. Toward the inside, Una Luna commences well. So does Mean Mary in between horses, and she'll look to get to the top. From the outside, Cap de Cruz now races in third in between horses, and So Charming on the far outside. Aspen Summer trying to work over in between horses as Kitten's Finest taken back. From there, you have Ali Z with Amazing Audrey in the 2-path and Peru 3 wide. It's a length and a half then to on the outside Beale Street, saving ground on her inside. races you greet, and the early trailer is Beale Street now at the back of the field. As they round the first turn, 23-3 for the quarter. Una Luna and Jaramillo come away with the lead. They lead by a half a length. Mean Mary is there second. Capta Cruz is together with So Charming third and fourth. Three wide fifth is Aspen Summer. Next at the inside is Ali Z with Kitten's Finest between horses. Moving up on the outside, Amazing Audrey, and down at the inside goes Yagreet, and the two at the back are Peru and Beale Street. They make their way down the backstretch after a 48-2 opening half mile. There's one even farther back. It's With Herself. With Herself is detached a long way. They move into the far turn with in front. Una Luna by ahead. Mean Mary is there second. Aspen Summer poised to strike. Capta Cruz toward the inside. Hunt's Racing Room. Ali Z has secured the inside rail while fifth needs a way through. Trying to run home is Amazing Audrey from the outside in Beale Street, four wide. At the inside in Kitten's Finest as they run to the top of the stretch. Una Luna is given way to Mean Mary, who has to deal with Capta Cruz, who's up on the outside, and Capta Cruz now challenging Mean Mary for the top. Ali Z into the clear. Beale Street down the center. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Mean Mary, she's got a kick, and she's responding to urging and leads a length and a half. On the outside, Capta Cruz tries to get back on terms. 16th to go. Mean Mary almost home. Capta Cruz lunging again. It's too close to call. Heads bobbing up and down. Capta Cruz on the outside toward the inside and Mean Mary in 1:48.3. Tight finish in today's ninth race. It looked like the 5 Mean Mary was going to turn the 6 away pretty easily at the 8th pole. She did do that, but then the 6, Capta Cruz, came again. In the end, Mean Mary held on for the victory as the daughter of Scat Daddy gives Luis Saez his 4th winner of the afternoon. Trained by Graham Motion for owner and breeder Alex Campbell. Mean Mary in a tight one over Capta Cruz. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late Daily Double right after this. Back now for the 10th race on the program. This was the Sunday feature, the first half of the late Daily Double. Allowance optional claiming horses went 1 mile. Jockey change on number 7, Scars Are Cool, to Chris Landeros. The favorites were 6, Bourbon War, and the 7, Scars Are Cool. And they're up. Baby I'm Perfect broke the line well. Up in the center, Green Mansions is showing speed. On the far outside, Uncle Mojo alongside Magic Tappet. Really scrambling for the early lead as Color Guard even joins the top flight. From there, it's Champagne on Me, an identifier with Bourbon War. He's in the black and red colors while racing about 4 lengths behind. Out the back door early is Scars Are Cool. They make their way out of the chute and onto the main track. And taking pressure is Baby I'm Perfect from Magic Tappet on the outside. Uncle Mojo is a 3 wide third at the inside in Color Guard. Bourbon War now races in 5th, and he's a half length better than Green Mansions. Back from there, it's Noble Drama ahead of Champagne on Me. Identifiers drop better than 8 lengths behind, and Scars Are Cool is the trailer. They make their way past the half-mile point, and with the advantage now, Magic Tappet and Torres come away on top. Baby I'm Perfect second, Uncle Mojo third. Bourbon War has made it into 4th, but he's working awfully hard at the inside in Color Guard. From there, it's Green Mansions trying to run home from the back, and Noble Drama as they round the far turn. The advantage belongs to Magic Tappet, but here's Bourbon War on the outside. Noble Drama and Jaramillo 5 wide on a move. From the back, and Champagne on Me. There's a 1/4 mile left to go, and here comes Noble Drama to issue the challenge to Bourbon War off the corner. Green Mansions is next, and they're at the top of the stretch. At 18-1, it's now Noble Drama who strides to the lead. Noble Drama by 2. Here's a late run from Scars Are Cool. He's come from way out of it. Champagne on Me on the outside. They come home for the wire, and Noble Drama is an 18-1 surprise. He beats Green Mansions, then the favorites Bourbon War and Stars Are Cool, 135-4. And runners away. Note to Selfie away quickly toward the inside alongside Free to Fly up on the outside, and Trixie's Time moving over. Away in fourth is Enlisting. Second last is Oblio's Wish, and dropping to trail is Dubayan. Luis Saya is bidding for a 5-win afternoon, and he has 8-5 propositions. Note to Selfie on top of half a length. Trixie's Time is their second. Free to Fly is third. Enlisting races from fourth. 2.5 to Oblio's Wish, and far back early Dubayan. She's better than 12 lengths behind after an opening quarter of 23-3. They race into the backstretch now and putting up the numbers. Note to Selfie, but it's not been an easy time as Trixie's Time is still alongside. Third is Enlisting, fourth is Free to Fly, fifth is Oblio's Wish, and then still long distance to Dubayan. They move now with less than 5 furlongs to run to the first finish line. On the inside, Note to Selfie. On the outside, Trixie's Time. Their heads apart. They've done each other no favors. Racing in third is Enlisting. Fourth inside, Free to Fly. Back to fifth in Oblio's Wish, and still nothing from Dubayan. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, and there goes Juarez on Enlisting, 3 wide and up to take the lead. Note to Selfie is back to second. Free to Fly just ran by Trixie's Time for third. Dubayan's going to try to pick up a minor slice after being far back early, and Enlisting has made a break for home. Enlisting is in front. Free to Fly going to make her earn it on the outside second. 4 lengths clear of Note to Selfie, who drops back fourth, and coming on Dubayan. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Free to Fly on the outside, Enlisting toward the rail. These two, Free to Fly, looked like she just had a nudge there at Enlisting, tried to take a chunk off, and Enlisting was emboldened by that, and Enlisting is kicked back. Free to Fly one more time. Here's the line, Enlisting. Enlisting told Free to Fly, don't try to bite me, and turned her away in 144-2.
Well, that's it for today. We are dark for live racing the next 3 days here at Gulfstream Park for the holidays. And we want to wish all of you a very happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, whatever it is that you celebrate. We hope it's a wonderful one. And all of us here at Gulfstream Park are very thankful for each and every one of you. We'll see you back here on Thursday.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh,